that's how it is.
When you take the data and you look at
like we look at
when they give it to you, the next day you die.
No, and then
so are they scared of taking the award and dying?
So most of them are scared.
No, sometimes.
See, let me give you a.
Now, George Quaye is urging Shatta House to create non-competitive award category for Shatta Wale. So George Quaye has proposed that Shatta House, who are the organizers of Telecel Ghana Music Awards, create a special non-competitive award to honor Shatta Wale's impact, citing his influence, longevity, and unique contribution to Ghanaian music. And this comment, I must say, has sparked debate on whether certain artists deserve lifetime recognition outside competition. Now, he made the appeal when a delegation from Shatta Wale's management paid a courtesy call on Shatta House following the successful Shatta Fest 2025 events. Now, the festival, which was produced by Shatta House, Ghana Limited, took place at the Independence Square on 18th October. And I mean, we all know the conversations we've had about it. So the team visited Shatta House to express their appreciation for the collaboration that made the event possible. And that is when George Quaye highlighted that some artists have achieved such remarkable feats that placing them in a competitive award category may not be ideal. And he said, imagine Shatta Wale competing with an up-and-coming artist, someone who has worked hard in the year under review, and then the new artist wins because of how the voting system works. It might not be cool to put Shatta in that kind of competition. And so he suggested that the scheme could instead introduce a special honorary category dedicated to artists who have made outstanding contributions to Ghana's music industry. And this award, he said, would not be competitive, but could include elements such as a mini documentary celebrating the artist's journey and achievement. So this is what George Quaye, he's also the former PRO for Shatta House and VGMA then. And so this is what George Quaye is saying. Willie, let me start.
I personally don't
do you think this promotes respect, and is it going to bring down the favoritism and stuff that have been alleged when it comes to awards?
I don't agree with George Quaye. I think one thing that we can do for Shatta Wale that I think would have been very good was having giving him the honorary award. We don't need to wait for him to die to honor him.
Or even wait for him to clock 60 or 70.
Before we say, oh, Shatta Wale, you've done well, so we are honoring you. No. Whilst he's active, that's why we have living legends. He's a living legend. He's a strong legend. He can build upon whatever he's been given today. Let's appreciate him for that. But if you tell me you are going to create a category and give him the award, so it means every year you give him that same award. No, you get what I'm trying to say. It will be like it was just created for him and it ends over there. But if you are able to honor the man, probably a world documenting about where he started from his Moko days to coming back with Dancehall King to Shatta City to moving on with his taking over baby and all those things. So now at least it will tell you, okay, there's been growth and the man deserves to be honored. Or we can wait for 2029 and give him Artist of the Decade. That because they've set a rule for themselves as Shatta House that they are running with. So would you tell me because they want to honor Shatta Wale this year, they are bringing that category next year too? Would they want to honor him again? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So generally, I think Senior Man has made his own suggestion, but for me, I think there's already an existing thing like that. So whilst we have King Shatta Wale, Dancehall King, as active as he is, that he can even bring more and get to higher heights what he's doing. Let's honor him today and make him feel like, yes, all that he's doing, we are seeing it and we appreciate it. Other than you creating a category for him. So it means if you take this award this year, next year you create one for Stonebwoy, the next year you create another one for Sarkodie.
Teacher Ima.
I was confused when I read the article. I was like, George Quaye. But I think he's a very senior person and he knows what he's talking about. But in one way or the other, I do not side with what he's saying. I think Shatta Wale has paid his dues to the music industry, and everybody knows this. Anybody who is involved in music in the country knows the pedigree of Shatta Wale, and undoubtedly he deserves any form of award that anybody would want to give to him on any day at any time. But for him to urge Charter House to create a particular award for him, I think it was a no-go area. He's bringing out my man for people to ridicule him. I think
to drag him. It's not fair.
I don't think Shatta Wale is in that dire need of an award to that extent that they should create a specialized award for him, for the work that Shatta Wale has done over the years. Nobody needs to vouch for him. Nobody needs to convince Charter House on Shatta Wale's behalf. And I think Abuaji shouldn't have even gone there.
So not to cut you off, he later granted an interview on Hits FM where he said this. I think everybody's uproar is because it came off the back of Shatta Wale's visit to Charter House. If you listen very well, I did mention Shatta Wale and other artists like him.
Yes.
That call was not for Shatta Wale alone. That is according to him. The
But
So what
clarification
happened to
he
the
said.
honorary award?
The
What happened to that one?
So there is the Lifetime Achievement Award
What
where
happened to
people within that same sphere as Shatta Wale, they are awarded. So why he's not? I don't think they give that award to only people who are dead. They can give it to him.
No, they give it to those alive.
It's
too.
looking like.
So they can give it
No.
to him.
It's looking at that award when they give it to people that are dead, or when they give it to you when
No,
die.
I don't. We don't know the
And
category
sometimes
definition.
they give it to people who look like they're going to die.
It looks like, yes. Oh no,
That is where your own
no,
assumption.
it's not.
but when you look at when you track
that way.
thinking like that. That's
No, but when you track it, that's how it is.
When you take the data and you look at
Like we
it's
look
people
at
that
when they give it to you, the next day you die.
no, and then
So are
sometimes
they scared of taking the award and
sometimes
dying?
Some of them are scared.
No, sometimes
See, let me give you an example. You see the West Music Awards. We wanted to give
Well, you
an
are
award.
making a very
Listen.
dangerous
No,
assumption.
that is truth.
what we
This
are
is mine.
saying, what we are saying
It's
is
an observation
oh,
I've
that
made.
is the observation. Sometimes they look at you, they
Sika,
think
I'm
that
not-
we
I'm
are
not-
a power. They look at an artist or
And they'll give it to you.
a legend who looks very like
let-
okay. Let's honor him before he dies, and then before he dies, for Ghanaians to come and tell us that we didn't honor him when he was alive.
But me, I'm looking at
That's
the
what it
name of the
is.
award, Lifetime
Achievements.
Achievements Award.
Yes.
Shatta Wale falls within that category. It can be given. So why is it that Abuaji doesn't vouch that they give that award?
That's
to
why
him, but
maybe
he wants
he's
a
scared.
different
You
one.
Maybe
see,
he's
the
scared
reason
of
why
it.
we are saying that they give it to people who are dead or who are about to die, because that is how it's been done
See,
all
let me
this
give you an
while.
example. Some 2 years ago, there's a media owner in this town that an award scheme wanted to honor him with life. He says he doesn't like.
Because as soon as
Because
we
he
change
said-
now,
those who take it die.
No.
The man didn't take that award.
oh,
So I think George Quaye shouldn't have done that. And one thing he said that I want further explanation is when they put Shatta Wale and an upcoming artist in one category, it's like they are looking
you see, let me give you an example.
Western artists to
Western Music Awards, our very own Western Music Awards. We know that Kofi Kenata is from the West. So when it started, when they were nominating, they added Kofi Kenata to it. But then later you realize, how then, not even outgrown, how can you put Kofi Kenata in a category where you have, let's say, in a particular category, you have Yao Juice in there, you have, let me not even add Aya Ramsey B, you have somebody like Black Mike, Sally M, boys no Rigid. You have them in that category, and Viray. Obviously,
no,
There is
but
a-
we are
it's a
looking at the
mismatch.
work. We
It's
are
a
looking at the
mismatch.
work. For probably they are all vying for the
the name alone, the visibility. I mean,
yes.
it overshadows. So at a point,
I don't
Kenata. In which year did Kenata say they should nominate him? West
After the
Exactly
second-
what is happening with
2019.
Shatta and
I think after the second
Ghana
edition
Music.
After
or so.
20, yeah.
Yeah,
He
because
won
he
in
said-
2017, 2018, 2019.
So he said no, he's not doing it.
that's
He's
it.
backing out of respect,
So
and
that's
also
it.
to
Out
give the
of
young
respect.
people.
The
That's
chance
it.
to do
So that is the
That's it.
example.
So let's say all of these
Quaye was
they
Exactly.
released songs that are popular. popular. All these people that you've mentioned, and Shatta Wale also released a popular song.
But you
Why
know
can't
that
they
there
be the
is
same
no
category?
way. There is no way. When you even pick the numbers from digital music platform, there is no
There's going
way
to be a
these
buzz.
young artists they will outnumber Shatta
At
Wale.
all.
There is no way their song will be more popular than Shatta Wale.
can't
Not
say
all.
Let me give you, TJ, man, maybe
I have a different opinion.
let me give you an example now. Let's say you are giving dancehall artist of the year. There's Shatta Wale in that category. There is Rigid. Is he a dancehall artist?
No, take better days. Take
under
better
the-
days.
Under the year, I'm giving under the year. of
Take
review.
better
Now,
days.
Better
Take
days
Nev
in
G.
there. Nev G is in there.
Uh-huh.
And maybe them's a fake one.
Exactly.
Now these three guys are in the category of Shatta Wale. The whole year, Wale didn't drop a song, but Wale had a big concert that covered a lot of things. Wale was definitely
But
win.
the young ones had big songs, or even bigger
No,
songs.
awards are not given to you because you have a big song.
but we have the category
No, and even if when you bring in the voting, obviously SM
Let's
is
Yes,
going to
yes,
win.
It's not only that,
yes.
Chemasi.
Yes.
They look, if you are supposed to win an artist of a category, they say dancehall artist of the year, your impact gives you 70%.
Mileage.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Before your hit
Mileage.
song comes.
Mileage.
Your hit song is in there. Oh. Your hit song is like 30 to 20% of the main votes the board would actually give you. So
That
if
means these are young ones, they will never get their awards.
So they need to build themselves.
It's only the big ones. Who are
Yes,
going
They need to
get
build themselves.
Get. The only
You
one they
know.
will get is the new artist of the year, Bladder. So
And we've seen artists get that and
But-
unsung, and then that's it for
That
them.
is it.
But
There
let
should
me
be a
give you
review of
but
the-
let me give
the
you another
category
example too.
definitions.
There was a black sheriff that in the year that he came, he was close to winning artist of the year.
There was even a Sako there.
There was a Sako there that when he first
You know,
There was an
he won
Ochave
new artist of the
farming.
year, won artist of the year that same year. So it is not about how big Wale is at times too. It's about the year and the review. You have a hit song,
Yes.
but the impact you also made.
Okay.
You can have a hit song and not an impact.
Oh,
So
yes,
that
it's
assessment
true.
might be wrong.
2 years ago,
So
2
in
years
that
no,
category,
I'm giving
you
an
know,
example.
I
2 years ago,
I kind of-
2 years ago, Stonebwoy won Artist of the Year over Kim Promise because Kim Promise had a popular song, but he didn't have an impact like what
impact,
people
yes.
had. Last year, Paluta had a hit song,
But didn't
Kim
have
Promise
impact.
had
The impact.
because he was playing bigger shows.
Yeah.
Going international.
Do you get it? So those numbers would always find a way to fight or
Yeah,
eat you up.
yeah.
So if you are not saying and getting a hit song too, you should make sure
It's
you are
not just
making an impact
in the
That's
industry.
It. That's it.
Papa, say your thoughts on this one.
You know, on this particular subject, I beg to differ a little bit. I think I support George Quaye
Of
for
course.
his what the point he's making.
Yeah.
Now let's look on the brighter side. You know, yesterday I was on a Shatta movement platform, and I
Yeah.
noticed that even at the top of the Shatta movement platform, the most of them don't want it. You understand? Most Shatta movement fans don't want it because they have.
They don't want Shatta Wale to
No,
come
they
back
don't want-
to be part of.
No, they
VGMA.
don't want what the suggestion George
they
Quaye
do
is
not
making.
Okay, okay, okay.
They
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 don't
don't want to be
support
part of
it.
Chatter House.
No,
No,
they
no,
don't
no,
support
no, no.
the assessing George
That's
Quaye.
suggestion. They don't, and if you take your time and listen to each one of them, their reasons, I think they make sense. Even though I think what George Quaye is saying is good.
Okay.
You know. Now, why am I saying that? If you look at the brighter side of what George Quaye is saying, George Quaye has been with the scheme long enough.
Yeah.
He knows the challenges that the scheme is facing at the moment.
Yeah.
And in his interview yesterday, he mentioned one or two of the challenges. How some of these our legendary status artists, how they gradually take themselves off the scheme. If you compare last year's TGMA, you notice that the talkability wasn't so much. Only Shatta wasn't part, and he didn't put himself there. But after the awards show, people were rather talking about if Shatta was there. They were rather talking more about Shatta influence than the award ceremony that had taken place.
Okay.
So George Quaye is an insider. He knows the challenges the scheme is facing. and he's a creative person too. And being an insider, looking at the challenges, looking at the impact and what Shatta is doing currently for Ghana music and for Ghana, you know, I think he's looking at a situation whereby you bring in the Shatta effect to the scheme to solve that some of the internal struggles. They can't say it outside that, oh, we need so and so person to give us talkability. They can't come out to say it. But as an insider, I tell you that he knows that the scheme need that talkability Shatta brings. You understand? Now, another point too is, as a country, we need to record, we need to document our great people. The work and the impact Shatta is having right now on our music, on African music, on the global music. The impact is so much. So I think the suggestion George Quaye is making, people are raising the point of Lifetime Achievement Awards. What George Quaye is saying is higher than Lifetime Achievement Award. You can give that to Shatta, but what his suggestion is far greater and higher than that. Okay. And then two, for our creative art, you know, Shatta right now, the impact Shatta is having, Shatta, you can compare him to someone like Bob Marley, you know, with the impact Shatta is having, and he still has so much to give. He's not gone yet. And one of the arguments for our Shatta movement is that Shatta is not done achieving, so they should wait. I agree with that point. He's not done doing great. There are so much great things that is coming. Shatta Fest is going in Africa. You can imagine the impact that one will bring. It's going beyond Ghana. We are taking Shatta Fest to Africa. Are you getting me? So there are so many great things. So what George Quaye is saying, I think they should look at it. The brighter side is that, imagine the next TGMA Awards, they try to implement what George Quaye is saying. So it's going to be like, okay, Shatta has done so much. We, the board, it's not like trying some rigid category, no. But we, the board, we've looked at this person in our space, in the space of 5 years, and what we can see that he has done so much. And so out of our wisdom in trying to celebrate our greatness and making documentaries for such people like that, for future generation to come and see that we had someone who did these things.
All right.
Out of that, let's honor him. And imagine if TGMA tries to honor Shatta, it is going to require a stadium, and that is going to be a record breaking for the scheme. Imagine taking TGMA to Accra Sports Stadium, and Shatta can fill it to overflow. Okay. It is going to be the first ever in the world award scheme to be hosted, to be held in a stadium.
All right.
Are you getting me?
So, Sika, what rap pastor you say? I think then an autobiography is what Shatta Wale needs.
For me, I feel these documentaries most times is up on the artist.
Yes,
it is on you to also document your journey, your crafts and your journey. So, and Madam Theresa Ayowade also mentioned the fact that, I mean, the scheme keeps growing year in, year out. So, of course, they're going to present the decision or the idea to the board, and they will see what they can do about it.
The influence of Mr. Abuaji and they partnering Shatta Fest.
Well, let's see how things go. Because, for me, I feel one way or the other, we are going to see Shatta Wale next year.